My name is Alan Liu, and my family and I were looking for a vacation home somewhere in the woods during COVID times, post-COVID. So we were looking for something that's modern. That's number one, and number two, something we can build quickly. I mean, we were looking around for modular prefab homes, and that's how I found Honomobo. So we saw a lot of their videos, so that's how I got connected with them, and we kept in touch until we kind of started this project right here. Yeah, the process is surprisingly simple. It's almost like buying something off of Amazon. I have my own contractor because we were trying to build something custom here, and it just didn't work out in terms of material costs at that time and so on and so forth. So I have my own contractor, but certainly Honomobo can supply the full package, right? Essentially, you just order, select your options, and boom, it's gonna get done. The architectural stuff is all handled by Honomobo. It was just simple, just because of the whole system, how they connect from the modules to the foundation, everything was very simple. Yeah, no hiccups, no surprises. I mean, working with the whole team that's local here with Louis and now Mike that's doing the installation, they're just great guys to work with. They say what they're gonna do, and they were able to keep everything kind of moving along, as well as kind of keep me in the loop. So they kind of kept me abreast of what's going on. While that's going on, his whole team was keeping, my contractors busy in terms of getting things lined up with the county. So everything was just kind of moving in parallel. So it was great working with Louis and his team. Yeah, I think it's going to be mostly a vacation home for us. We were looking for something that's easy to get to. I live about an hour and a half away from here, so it's easy to get to. We just come out here on the weekend. It's so secluded, which is kind of what we're looking for. But when we're not using it, we hope to Airbnb it and get that into the process. We own other Airbnbs around the country, so we're hoping to kind of fold this into our portfolio, use it probably no more than 50% of the year, I think. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. It's hopefully the vacation home pays for itself. I recommend it for multiple reasons. I mean, so you can use it for personal home. It's beautiful. I mean, if you look at the pictures, you can visit the sites, the look and the finish. It's just beautiful. I think anybody would love to live in it. I think for a primary home, I think it's great, especially if you're having a hard time finding architects, contractors, the trades to actually build something on site. I think this is way superior. I mean, it literally took five minutes to set the first module. Right. So that's how simple it is to kind of get something set. For vacation home, it's the same thing. I think it's perfect, especially a unit like this in a location like this. You're not going to get something this modern, this well-designed, from an aesthetics perspective. So totally recommend it for primary home. It's quick and easy. It's no surprises. I recommend it for Airbnb as well because it's just something cool. I don't think there's too many of these things out there as Airbnb, so I think people want to try out the experience of living in something, as cool as this, as well as just being in an environment like what we have here. So you should use it for everything, honestly. There are a lot of companies out there that are doing modulars, and to buy something essentially off the internet, right? I mean, you can see it, there's real units, you can go visit it and all that stuff. But essentially, I bought it off the internet, right? Spent a couple $100K off the internet. So if you're doing something like that, you want somebody who's been around, right? They survived. There's so many that's been out of business, and I've looked, right? Been doing my research on that, from the time I started to the time I'm kind of actually finally pulling the trigger and building. It was a couple of years, and some of those didn't survive. Some of those companies I was looking at didn't survive, right? So having something that's a company that's reputable, that's been around for a while, and continuously innovating on kind of their processes and the design, I think Honomobo should be your go-to guy. You should at least visit some of the units. They have so many units around now, way more than when I started researching and learning about Honomobo. So definitely go check some of them out. I think some of them are Airbnbs as well, all over California. So I think it's, do your research. Honomobo definitely should be on the top of your list.